Hey everyone, this is Leo Lauretti from Abstract Music Lab, and today here I'm back in the sound design channel. Today we're recreating this preset called 1010, and it's a lead and it sounds like this. This is how it is on its own, and you can check the MIDI also over here. Now if you want to listen in context, this is how it sounds like. You can find this preset on the Serum presets Melodic Techno pack that you can find over here in the description below. But now let's get down to business and let's get started with this sound design. We're going to initialize Serum over here and we're going to solo it. And we're going to disable the shaper box as well because we want to listen to the sound how it is. And essentially what we're going to do over here is we're going to pick this master right from the beginning and we're going to put it a lot up to something like this. This is only going to raise the level, and now we're going to start shaping the sound. We're going to choose oscillator A. We're going to choose over here a basic mini, and this is how it sounds like. It's a little bit more analog, and we're also going to choose over here in that analog, we're going to choose a saw rounded to square, but we're going to put the wet position of this one to something like this. But now we're going to change the volume of both these sounds. The A is going to go all the way up, and the B is going to go a lot down to something like this. Minus 25-ish. There you go. Just so they're not essentially in tune, we're going to put this one over here 3 cents up and this 2 cents down. So they're not exactly in the note. And this is going to make the sound feel a little bit more analog as well. And that is pretty much it with oscillators A and B. We're going to go now into the sub. It's going to be a sine as it is. And we're going to pick this level over here and put it a lot down to something like this. And we're also going to choose noise. We're going to choose an analog JP 106 HP. But we're going to pick this pitch and put it a bit up. So you can see that the noise is a little bit more high pitched at the moment and the volume is going to go a little bit down. But now we have to do some portamento in the sound. And for that, we're going to go over here in the voicing. We're going to choose mono. We're also going to choose always over here, and the portamento, we're going to put it a little bit up. So you can see that it already bends the sound a little bit, and we're going to pick this curve over here and put it a bit down as well. Now to the envelopes of the sound, now we're going to go into envelope 1, and in envelope 1, we're going to pick over here the attack and go a little bit up. Decay also a little bit up. We don't hear pretty much a difference because the sustain is still up, but we're going to pick the sustain and put it a little bit down. Somewhere like this. And also a little bit more release. In addition to that, we're also going to use envelope 2. But we're first going to go in the filter because the filter is going to modulate the envelope. So essentially filter MG load 12. We're going to choose A, B, noise, and sub. And this is how it sounds. We're going to go here down to somewhere like 90 hertz. And we listen to barely anything. But now with envelope 2, we're going to modulate this over here to around 70. And that's pretty much it. But now in envelope 2, just so we modulate and hear the sound as it should, we're going to go over here. The attack is going to go a little bit up. Sustain also a bit down. And the decay also a little bit up. A bit more release. And you can see that we pretty much have the characteristics of the sound at the moment. But now back into the filter. In the filter, we're going to pick this resonance, put it a bit down. The drive is going to go a little bit up. This makes the sound a little bit louder, and it also essentially just saturates the sound a little bit. And that's pretty much it with the oscillator section. We're now going to go into the effects section. We're going to start with distortion. We're going to use a soft clip, and we're going to put the drive to 100. but the drive is gonna go all the way down. Sorry, the wet. But you can see that this gives a bit of edge in the sound. And we're gonna do the same thing with the chorus. We're gonna do a lot of chorus, but we're gonna put the mix a lot down as well. So to start, we're gonna pick this rate, put it a bit down. We're not gonna change the delay. You can see how with the chorus it makes it sound a bit more stereo. But with the depth over here, we're gonna put this depth a bit down to something like this. And you can see how the depth is not so stereo at the moment. It became a little bit smaller. With the feed, we're gonna go a little bit up. Low pass is pretty much going to be where it is. We're just gonna raise it just a little bit. And the wet is gonna go down. It's just a tiny hint. Now, delay, we're gonna add a little bit of delay. Feedback as it is, 1/4 and 1/8. And this, you can see that it already generates a bit of stereo feeling into it, but we also have to put this a little bit higher. So we don't want much low-end frequencies over here. And in addition to that, we're gonna pick this Q and put it a bit down. So only high-end frequencies in the delay, and we're also gonna choose a ping pong delay and put the wet a bit down. But now we're gonna use a compressor, and in the compressor, we're gonna pick this threshold and put it over here. Ratio as it is. The attack is gonna go a little bit down, and the attack a little bit down is gonna capture pretty much all the transient of the sound. We're gonna also put it in a multi-band, but we're gonna pick this wet and also put it a lot down. Now, in addition to that, we're also gonna pick a little bit of reverb. And in this reverb, we're not going to change anything in the size, decay, low cut. We're only going to pick the high cut and put it a bit up. But we're going to pick a little bit more of reverb over here. Now, lastly, just an EQ over here to low cut and high cut a little bit of the sound. So this is how it sounds at the moment. But we don't want that much Q over here. This is going to be over here, and this one is going to be over here. Sounds much less resonance over here. And now we're gonna pick this one and put it a little bit down. And this a lot up. And if you want to listen in context, with sidechain, I hope you like the sound, and if you like the sound, you can get this preset in the pack available here in the description below. This is Leo Lauretti from Abstract Music Lab signing off. Ciao.
Hi, this video is sponsored by us. If you like these tutorials and want to support the channel, please check out our website packed with online courses and professional sample packs. Also check our ready-to-use and club-tested Serum presets. You can browse by the genre and style you're looking for, or get the incredible deal with the full Serum preset bundle. Thank you for listening, and now let's get back to your tutorial.